Hi everybody, this is Tina. Hope you're doing well. I'm just getting over a cold, so excuse my voice. I have a little bit of a different video for you today. I have decided that this is a great time to do a get to know me video and also to let you know about some big changes that are going on in my life and some small changes to this channel. So anyway, first of all, let me give you an idea of who I am and what this channel is all about, especially if you're new here, welcome. And if you've been coming, welcome also. Hope everybody's doing well. I started this channel about a year ago. I had decided that I needed a new channel because I had another YouTube channel. I've been doing YouTube for about 5 years that is all about junk journals. And if you don't know what a junk journal is, I will put a link to that channel in the description box because it's kind of hard to explain. You have to kind of see it. Anyway, so I've been doing that channel for about 5 years, and I started doing a few DIYs on that channel. And I didn't think they got the traction that they should have got. So I thought, well, let me put it on a different channel and see if anybody's interested in watching. And that channel kind of blew up really quickly. And so I realized that there was a whole different market out there for DIYs and that type of thing. And I had something to offer there. So I went ahead and started to pursue that channel, and that is this channel. So anyway, long story short, that channel grew super fast. It was monetized probably within less than 3 weeks. I have grown pretty well. To be honest with you, I actually thought that it was going to continue growing at the rate that it did. It did slow down a little bit because I slowed down a little bit because I took on a lot of other things. What happened to me, and I'm looking down here at my notes, is I decided that because my channel was growing so quickly that I would do more videos. And when I started doing more videos, I started making more stuff, and I had to have a place to put it. So I thought, well, okay, let me go look for a storage unit. Well, I don't know if you all have been shopping for storage units lately, at least in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. They were close to $300 a month, and I was like, well, God, that's a lot just to store my stuff. Then I thought, well, let me go look at doing a booth. And I don't know if that's a backwards way of doing it. Maybe you have a booth first and then you do a YouTube channel, or I don't know. But this is how it went for me. And so anyway, I had a lot of rejection and a lot of stuff out there that could have deterred me, but it didn't. And I kept looking, and I finally found a booth, and then the next thing you know it, I was offered another booth and then another booth. And that whole big backstory there, guys, I will go into that later at another time, and I'll tell you where in a little bit. But anyway, I ended up with 3 booths, and somewhere along the line, I decided to start selling certain products in those booths, and then I decided, well, if I'm doing that, I might as well start a website. And I was a little naive on what all that was going to encompass. So I did all of that this last year. Oh, and I forgot, I got a puppy in February, a golden doodle, my little beau, my Bobo. And so all of that went on all this last year. So the number one big change, I'm going to look on here again. I can tell you what it is. my number one big change is going to be to slow down and really, really work on getting the things that I am doing better and fine-tuning them. And that includes this channel. I'm going to try and fine-tune my videos to probably get them a little better. Definitely work on my editing, all of those kind of things. I'm going to definitely try and bring them up a notch or two. I promise you that they will get better. I'm hoping that they have gotten better from the very beginning. I have gained a lot of subscribers, so I'm assuming that they have. But, you know, there's always room for improvement, and I can see a lot of room. And a lot of the reasons I haven't is I just haven't had the time with everything going on to spend the time to make those improvements. So that's what I'm going to be doing, is slowing down so that I can make all of these things that I'm trying to attempt better. And that's my number one thing. As far as me personally, I am 67 years old. I'm retired from banking. I didn't work there all the time. I worked on and off. I have 3 adult sons. I have no grandchildren. None of my sons are married. They have girlfriends, but they're not married. And there are no grandchildren. So I don't have a lot of stuff going on in my life with my children anymore. I was very, very involved in their lives. They were very athletic, did a lot of sports, you know, all that stuff that goes with that. I did all that. And then it just came to a screeching halt, you know, when my youngest son, who is now 31, graduated from high school and went off to college. And I was like, wow, okay. And I was working at the time. And then when I hit about 62, I retired. And I was just bored out of my mind. And that's when I started kind of doing the whole junk journal thing. And the YouTube thing started basically when COVID started. Because I'll tell you a little bit about that. But I'm going to tell you more about that on my other venture. I started YouTube basically because it was an educational thing. I taught a lot of arts and crafts and stuff like that. And some people wanted to know how to do a junk journal. And I volunteered to do that at their church. Well, then COVID happened, and of course we couldn't get together, so that's how I made my first YouTube video. It was a way for me to teach people, and they could access it without me doing it in person. So that's how my journey on YouTube started, guys. It wasn't to be monetized to make money. It wasn't to sell things. It wasn't any of that. It was basically just to teach. And that is mainly why I'm on this platform. To teach people. I think I have something to share, and hopefully if you enjoy it, you learn something. If you purchase from my website or one of my booths, you know, thank you. I'm not asking you to purchase anything that you wouldn't normally purchase, that you wouldn't normally be buying. You know, it does help me. It helps support me on this channel and my journey. And it allows me to keep going, but that isn't the big reason why I do it. You know, I do it mainly because I enjoy it, and because I really do love teaching, and I've done it in different capacities for a lot of years, and that is why I do it. I have a husband that, thank you, is very involved in all of this process. He has not been until I started my booths and my website. I took all this on this year, 3 booths and a website and a puppy. And I think he could tell that I was overwhelmed, and he jumped in, and he's a saint. He's a full-time banker. He works. He's got a very demanding job, But you know what? He does get to work from home ever since COVID, 2 days a week. And he really does help me with my website, especially. He helps me with things in my booth, as far as getting things in and out and redoing it and the physical part of that. And that is very, very helpful. And he pretty much does almost everything on the website. And then my youngest son, he basically does that kind of thing. You know, he is basically in digital marketing. And so he has set up the website and done all the major processes with all that. And if I didn't have him, none of this probably would have been happening. And my husband, I could not have done everything that I've done. So I do want to thank them. Also, you know, I do have the luxury of not having a full-time job, so that helps. If I had a full-time job, I definitely could not be doing everything I'm doing, because this is a full-time job. It's a full-time job and a half, and maybe it's 2 full-time jobs. I will tell you that, because I've had full-time jobs, and I can tell you. But this is, I love it so much that I wake up in the morning and I can't wait to just do another video, or I have another idea. And also, I can't wait to redo things in my booth, or tweak something on my website or whatever. I'm absolutely loving it, but I definitely need to take it at a slower pace. I can tell you that. I'll be 67 on the 7th, and I can tell you that my body cannot handle this working, you know, 14-hour days anymore. I just can't do it. So I am going to slow down, and that is my big change for this year. My second change is going to be that I am going to start posting on my old website, on my old YouTube channel, as soon as I can, because I really miss it. I miss all my people out there. I absolutely loved doing junk journals, and I haven't abandoned it. I just have not had a chance to get to it. And I have over 400 videos out there, guys. So I thought, and I thought right, that people would not stop watching. And I gained over like 1,500 subscribers in the last 6 months. So I think that it has, you know, it's continued to grow even without me posting new videos. So I've had a lot of people asking me on this channel a lot of questions about my booth, thrifting, how much I sell things for, starting a YouTube channel, starting a website, all of that kind of stuff. And I really thought that the format in which I do these videos really doesn't allow for me to go into a lot of details like that. So I thought what I would do is I'm going to be starting a new YouTube channel that is just going to be about the journey of being in business, and this type of business. And I thought that that would be a better place for me to put all of that information that on this channel, which is basically a how-to DIY thrift flip thing. So I thought what I would do is just do that, see how it works. It may not work. Nobody may watch it. I have no idea. So anyway, I have had a lot of people asking those type of questions. So that is my big news. I'm going to put all that information out there. I'll put a lot more of my backstory and how I got started in all of the things that I talked about here, there, so that if you want to know more in depth about what motivated me and how I started and all that. And of course, I'll go into more specifics down the line. But anyway, that's kind of what that channel is going to be all about. And if you're interested in that type of thing, you can follow me over there. If you're interested in junk journals, you can definitely follow me over there. I'll put the links in the description box. I'm hoping to have my first video out on that channel this week. Basically giving you an outline of what the channel is going to be all about, a little bit about my booths and things like that. So anyway, guys, that's my big news, and I wanted to definitely get it out there and share with you for the new year. I will be putting another video out this week that is actually a DIY video, which is what this channel is supposed to be all about, for flips, that type of thing. And hopefully you'll enjoy that. And I hope to see you all again soon. I hope you're having a wonderful New Year's Eve or New Year Day or whenever you're watching this. And I hope we'll see you probably in the next few days. You guys take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.